Hey everyone, this is Nerd Gamer back with another King Arthur Legends video. Today we are going to be going over some of the basics. We are basically going to cover equipment in this video firstly. So when you go to equipment, you have basically 6 types of gear that you need to equip, starting from the helm to the cuirass to the boots. So these first three are fixed stats. So basically on the accuracy helm, you'll always have attack as your primary. So attack 121, as you can see, is the primary stat. So and no matter which gear it is, you can see it'll always have attack. So this is fixed. Here you have defense fixed on the cuirass, and on boots you have HP. So whether it's 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, whatever star gear it is, that base stat will be fixed. Then you have your substats on this side, right? And substats you can choose according to the type of hero you're building. I'll also cover that once I just go over these basics. Then here, when you go on the necklace, the flat stat, again it will be flat stats only, but like here you have HP 240. It can also be attack and it can also be defense, right? So depending on the type of hero you're building, you need to select the primary stat. On the speed earrings, again, it's the same thing. You have defense, HP, and attack as your flat. So as you can see, the gear we have on right now, it's got 74 defense. Now, when we go to the critical ring, here things can be different. Here you get a variety of base stats. So like you have attack percentage here, right? You can also have attack speed. And then again, you have your flats, your defense, HP, and your attack. So here, ideally, you want to go for attack speed or you want to try to get attack percentage. I would suggest going for attack speed here. Or if you get a crit rate. So you also get crit rate on this. Let me show you guys if I have any gear with crit rate main stat. No, currently I don't have any, so I wouldn't be able to show you. So yeah, those are the basic 6 pieces of gear that you put on a hero. In the early game, when you're just starting, like everyone would be maximum on day 3 or day 4 since the game has just come out. What our suggestion would be, don't focus too much on the substats of the gear. So how I'm going about it basically right now, for me, Morgan needs to land debuffs. I'm using as a debuffer. So for debuffing, what do you need? You need accuracy. So as you can see, I have 68.2% accuracy on this hero. How am I getting this accuracy? I'm getting it through the accuracy set. So right now in the early game, till you don't start getting 5-star, 6-star gear, you want to focus on building the right set on a hero. Main things you want to have on your attacker. So when you look at his equipment, he's got attack speed set, right? And yeah, I think, and a HP set. Attack speed is basically like how you have speed in raid. So which you generally get on the boots, right? So this is important because it will make you take more turns. At the same time, I'm trying to build crit. So I'll also be farming crit rate gear. So once I have decent crit rate gear, I'll probably put him in that. Then we have Merlin. So if we look at Merlin now, we are kind of building him with a little bit of accuracy, some crit rate, some crit damage. He's got very nice attack, right? So he also does good amount of attack, and that's what we are also looking for when we are trying to build him, along with a little bit of accuracy. So we put an accuracy set on him as well. So depending on the type of hero you're building, if it's say a support hero, if we go to one of our supports here, hang on, yeah. So if you're building a support hero, you want to maybe get stuff which helps her do the healing, right? So you want to build her tanky. You want to, if she does debuffs, you also want to get a little bit of accuracy on her. So focus on sets, not stats for now in the early game. Also, I'll briefly touch upon the dungeons as well. So so Plane of Beasts is an important dungeon because it gives out these mana orbs which are used for leveling up heroes, getting more stars on them. So when you are initially looking, when you're starting, you can just go on the dungeon and tap on this information. This will tell you based on your roster. So like I have these two heroes on my roster. These are recommended because they do multi-hit. Why do we need a multi-hit? Because Penweld uses a barrier to protect itself, which has to be hit many times to break. Also, you want someone who does additional attacks. So if we see this particular hero Tristan, he fits in both these criterias. So when I'm looking to build a team, you can look at these basics. If you have the hero, build those heroes up. Then it's not necessary for every dungeon. Don't try to build multiple teams because resources will be limited in the early game. Look for overlap. So if suppose I'm building Clement is a healer. So once I have a build, I'll use her in all the dungeons. So you want to try to use the same hero as many places as you can, the ones that you're leveling up. So if we look at the heroes that I have leveled up so far, I've got Morgan. Morgan is good for the story chapters, plus she's got a multi-hit and a freeze on her abilities, right? She puts a sleep on her ability. So she's a multitasker. She can also reduce the attack gauge. Also, recovery disruption can be put on the opposition. So she is a multitasker. So I'm building her up. I can use her in multiple areas of the game. Then Merlin. Merlin is by far the best hero in the game. I was really lucky to pull him. So, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you also would probably know he is by far the best hero. Why is he so good? He does a lot of damage and a lot of debuffs. Now look at this. He attacks 2 times, deals 88% damage. Also at the same time has a 35% chance for last hit to inflict freeze for 1 turn. So we got a freeze. Then we've got a 100% chance to inflict frozen remains. So damage taken increases, grants dot immunity to the attacker, 90% chance to recharge his attack gauge as well. So he can get multiple turns fast. Even on his A1 he hits 3 times. So he's useful again everywhere pretty much in the game. So look for heroes where you can use them in multiple areas. Like for example, I'm going very hard on K. K is a rare and according to me the best rare in the game. So if you have her, please do max her out. She will give you a very good return. What makes her so good is first her A1 attacks 5 times. So this is good in that dungeon that we just covered, right? Because you need multi-hits to break the shield. She's also got again a multi-hit 4 times, right? So she will help break that shield really fast. And on her A3, she has got her attack all enemies as well. And she does quite decent damage. And if the HP is low, she increases the damage by 25%. So really, really good rare. So this is one rare that I would suggest building. If you get Clementine, other than one legendary, she's the best healer in the game. So definitely build her up. Multi-purpose hero again. We build up an uncommon hero as well. Again, he's useful in certain areas of the game. So every dungeon you go into, the requirements are different. So Dragon, this is where you get your attack gear. You need to put a mark on a hero. So here I have this uncommon that I'm building. This guy I built, Bourbon, to cover that, the mark part of it. And then we also have Morgan, which can be used here, and we are using Frederick here. So this is what our team looks like. So we are looking to get past stage 4 next. So this is our current team that we are using in this particular dungeon. So yeah, the game is pretty interesting in terms of story. I'm on main story chapter 9 now. I'm hoping to complete that tonight. Let's hope I'm able to do that as well. So yeah, that's about it for now. I just wanted to cover some of the basics. I'll also do separate videos on each of the elements. In the screen you can see right now there are multiple things, right? What are they used for? What are the purpose? I'll do a complete beginner series for that as well. So if you're enjoying the content, please do like and subscribe. I'll be covering this game regularly, and the difference between me and others who cover the game will be I'm not going to be a high spender in the game. So I will be able to show you basic teams which will be useful to help you progress as well. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll catch you soon.